like Kiki in the face though.
She's like, fucker right here. Nibble time. I don't care. I don't give two
She's
shits
fierce
about
like my best.
ass. I don't give a fuck about wigs. I be like, I don't give a fuck. This is my last hair today, nigga.
My auntie the one that wear a wig. Gray wig, long hair wig, so I can go out. No, I have get away with it. Get away with it. Keep your natural hair. Oh, I heard you.
Yo, whore. If you don't say all of the syllables, whore. Play dates with niggas now, and she 18.
Play dates at 18 are no different than play dates.
You know the dig? Fuck all that.
She ain't about to tell you nothing.
Nigga, I my daughter like a suit. She knows. She knows this nigga will show up. Like a cheap suit, nigga.
When your
Yeah.
daughter's birthday?
December 17th. No, she not. No, she not. No.
They very truthful.
She is a real motherfucker. Raised by a god. Listen, I just feel good that I raised her. Cause she quick.
Like marry like a person.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly.
Keep thinking, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his
He
humposity?
likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. Oh, yeah, my niggas. Shit's about to be crazy. Hey, this is my homeboy, Roxran. Y'all gotta follow him at Roxran216. I love this record. At Roxran216.
Up, I had to set the bar. Wish you understood that all people are at war, and the secret to success is to know who you are. Got my hat back, bootstrap, changed my demeanor, and my habitat will move like fists, not fingers. On point, no ballerina, raised as a thinker, now king of the racket like Venus and Serena. Hustling the knowledge of beats, I'm a prophet under pressure. I just harden like I'm playing for the Rockets. Character is currency, fuck what's in your pockets. Feeling like God's son and my mama just adopted. I represent the reasons that you are what you believe. Start life playing defense, so up, call it self-defense.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the voice of reason. That was my homeboy at Roxran216. I want you guys to go follow him on Twitter, follow his music. I love what the young man is doing. I appreciate him for reaching out. If I can open up the platform to help some young artists do what they do, but I just gotta like it. I just gotta like it. I like that record.
Right.
My ambitions as Ride, a little Tupac influence.
Yeah, the ride part.
But got a real fly beat, nice little story. Sound a little bit like Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it, my nigga. So you already know what the game is on The Voice of Reason. I want to welcome everybody for tuning in. Everybody in the room, I see people are still congregating. All you have to do is like it, share it. Let's get this topic trending because this is a heavy topic, especially in the Me Too world that we live in right now.
Right.
This is a very heavy topic, a very deep philosophical movement that we're about to embark upon. But as is commonplace, when tuning into The Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, I got to promote a couple of things before we get into the topic. You already know how I get down. Tiffany,
Yay.
out your bottle. This is my favorite product right now, one of them. Total Package Energy. Go to totalpackageenergy.com. We want to, what do we want to do? Jeff Brown just joined us in the chat room.
What up?
Hey, Jeff Brown.
What up,
Look
homie?
who's sitting right next to me. Brown. I saw her at the gas station next to Dash Radio. Do this show, my nigga. We about to turn up. Old honorary grandma. We about to turn up in this motherfucker.
Yes.
Total Package Energy. My favorite energy drink. I've had 2 of them today. I won't be sleeping tonight. It's one of these, man. It's a black-owned business out of Oakland. My homeboys designed it, and it works. My homeboy is a trainer for NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball guys. He's a trainer. And he knows that there's certain things that you can't put in your body as an athlete or you'll get flagged for doping and all of that. Like Canelo Alvarez just got flagged.
Wow, yeah.
Right before his big fight with Triple G, he blamed it on Mexican cows. He blamed it on Mexican cows.
Wow.
But let me just say, Total Package Energy is not one of those situations. And I would urge people who drive cross country, like truck drivers,
Yeah.
motherfuckers, y'all need to have 2 of these before every trip. Because I hate driving next to them big-ass trucks when they drifting. And you see niggas regular. Stop with the drifting with 784,000 tons of material, my nigga. This is how niggas get killed.
Yeah, wake up.
Total Package Energy, please
Yes.
support this business. Now, I can't show you the shoes on my feet, but they're nice.
Wait, let's see.
Luxury sneaker brand, Android Home. Right? Android like the phone. Home. Android Home. Sneaker brand conceptualized here in Los Angeles, but handmade in Italy.
Whoop.
Now, this brother is doing good without me.
Oh, those are nice.
Yes. You know, man, to me, that's heavy. You understand?
That's haute couture.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate the brother for being able to do that shit.
Yes.
So I just wanted to bring attention to him. And the thing that's cool about him is he's given listeners of the Voice of Reason and the Zoe Was Show, he's given listeners a 25% discount when they go to his website and put in my name.
Cool.
So I fuck with this nigga for doing that. He ain't got to do that shit. Shit. $400-500 sneakers. 25% off. Go support the brother. And then, you already know. If you don't know, look, I got a couple of women in here who have already listened to this CD. Can y'all just be honest about your experience of the CD? Just be honest.
You want to go first?
Well, I was going to say that
Jesus is real.
No, not at all for me. Not for me.
Hold on, bubble shot.
You said you got me next to the Satan.
Not for me. But no, I think one, it was helpful that I have read the Relationship Dismount, so some of the material was like it resonated, it got reactivated in me, so that was helpful. But I could also empathize with a first-time listener where some of this is going to be ground-shattering. It's going to be information that's going to marinate with you throughout the day, and that's going to really impact how you look at relationships, how you communicate.
You mean like what happened with Tone?
Yeah.
You know
This shit fucked Tony up.
It's
Antonio
so,
up.
He's changed the content, like the content to his show to cover your content.
Right.
Like it's changed his whole life. So
hilarious.
Right. This took him somewhere else.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a whole situation. So definitely give you, and I think the best part is that it's comprehensible. Like even though it's going to change how you think and push your thought process, it's not so complex that you can't comprehend it.
Right.
It's heavy. Now, and you?
Exactly, because Zoe be throwing out words sometime. I have to go home and look some of that shit up. So, I'm just keeping it 100. This nigga be like throwing some heavyweight words at me. I'm like, hey, I was not in like spelling bees, dude. Don't know.
Stop. I'm gonna need you to quit.
But seriously though, no, listening to that CD did make me think, because I did not read the Relationship Dismount. So it made me think of past relationships. I mean, it took me on a journey through you know, the mistakes I made with my vagina and my mind. So.
Ooh. Hold on the vocal shot.
But I will say that you and Dr. Allen are a good complement to one another.
We bounce off each other.
Right. So like when he's speaking a little more complex, you're able to kind of like insert yourself and break it down in layman's terms, and vice versa. When you're a little more complex, then he breaks it down in layman's terms. So you're really like complementing each other in a way that allows people to understand the complex concepts you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
It allows weed heads like me to really listen, you know, and understand and digest.
Weed heads. So get your copy of Love Matters Revealed at IamZoeWilliams.com. Go there right now. IamZoeWilliams.com. Get your copy right the fuck now.
Can I get one now? Can I
Look
get
at
one?
that, baby.
How much is it? I need this.
It's very expensive.
I need
Leave
one of
us.
these. I need one of these.
Nah, it's fire. You got to check it out.
Okay.
Now, the other thing I have to promote is the book, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship by Zoe Williams. This book is now available on Amazon.com. How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. So many motherfuckers wobble out of the relationship and stumble out of a relationship. Shit.
Man.
I put together a relationship workbook. You understand? It's a relationship workbook. 12 chapters. There's exercises at the end of every chapter. It's a workbook. It's not just, oh, I get to read it. This shit, you got to put some work in. The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing. It's available paperback on Amazon.com. I don't get nearly as much money as I would have. I'm a little disappointed about it. When I was shipping them out myself. But I'm no longer shipping them out. So we need you guys to go to Amazon.com, buy the book, give it away as a gift if you already got it, but we need it trending on Amazon.com.
Right.
So I can sit next to the likes of Eckhart Tolle, Iyanla
Okay.
Van Sant.
Come on, man.
You
Well,
understand?
you better than her. I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm not a fan like other people.
Damn.
You don't like
I like
Beloved?
Iyanla.
I just think you're better.
Okay, well, thank you. That's a compliment. Shit. All right. Iyanla, I love you.
No, I like her. I like her. I just like you more.
Like, I still want to sit next to you.
All right, so yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
All right, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty.
I'm ready to take a bite.
So let me tell you something about the universe. There are no accidents in the universe. You may not understand what the fuck source, God, whatever name you want to give it, is doing. You might not understand. Like I always tell people, what if you had a God's eye view of your life?
Ooh.
Just marinate on that for us. A God's eye view. So, and I use the example of GPS. So you know how on the GPS, you can see for the next 5 miles, that shit is red.
Right.
And that means traffic. That means traffic ahead, my nigga, for the next 5 miles.
Yep.
What if you had a God's eye view of your life where the next 5 years dealing with the next 5 niggas was red? And these niggas represented traffic or a blockage in your life. But the blockage is necessary, right, for you to evolve. See, most niggas want to, you know how niggas do when they see that red? They want to get on the off-ramp. Here come the off-ramp. I'm going to get off and take the streets.
Yeah.
But sometimes the streets be more fucked up than the freeway.
All right. Tell me.
Oh.
Most times.
Then if
You-
you just sat through it.
You trying to avoid the work you got to do.
Hey.
So this is why I created tonight's topic. Because it's easy to beat up on a man in the Me Too culture. There's a lot of fucked up men out there. I have to own it.
Yeah.
Let me just say, There are good men out there, but they are rare.
Ooh, a man said it. Won't he do it?
Just,
won't
I gotta
he do
be honest.
Won't he do it?
But no, but what I mean by that is when we talk about exceptional men who view women, you understand, on an equal playing field.
Mm-hmm.
See, I broke this shit all the way back down to Egypt.
Yeah.
Every pharaoh who ever sat on a throne literally sat on the woman.
The way what the throne actually
the
was.
throne
was
was
the
a
embodiment of
woman.
Yep.
Well.
So you get Osiris and Isis. That's
Yes.
the white people, the way they say it.
Yes.
It's Usir and Aset. Aset, Isis, means the throne. You literally can't be king
without queen.
Without Isis.
Come on now, preach, brother. Come on.
Do you see?
Come on.
So the way American culture does is we disempower women and then we blame them for finding ways to survive in that disempowerment.
Come on now. Right. Come on. Preach them. Preach them.
So what I like to do is empower women by hitting them with uncomfortable concepts. Because a lot of women have gotten comfortable learning the ways of manipulation through a sick society. So now you're comfortable manipulating because you had to.
Right.
But now it's time for me to liberate you from the bullshit that you think is right.
Come on now, brother. Come on.
I know this gonna be tough this evening.
Let them use you.
Tonight's topic: a deeper look at the unconscious pussy and the liars they attract. You can't tell me that this nigga chose you without your consent. I know. I know. And I know. I had to do it this evening. The more unconscious, true or false, the more unconscious a woman is, the less a man values her and her pussy.
True.
Well.
True or false, when it comes to some men getting what they want from some women, lies are always more effective than the truth. I want to know, ladies, why is it easier for us to get what we want from you by lying? Why do lies work on you? You know you got intuition. Why do you ignore your intuition? Women, that's a whole nother topic. Why do you ignore your intuition? Why do lies work better than the truth on some women? True or false? Oh, I got so many questions.
I'm going to say true.
Jesus. I got so many questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to say true.
This is a very heavy question right now.
Go on with it.
Are you in a conscious or unconscious relationship? Do you know the difference? Fuck. Jesus. A lot of niggas don't know the difference. Oh, gosh.
Truisms.
What are the lies that you tell yourself that serve as the most powerful magnet for the busters you get in your life?
Wow.
I have to go. I need to go. Oh, dude, do you see me shrinking in this seat right there? Like,
what are
I didn't come in for this.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. That's why I have to use this platform. What are the consequences of being self-unaware in an intimate relationship?
Oh.
Ooh, you know niggas love when you're self-unaware. I could take advantage and I can just partake of the sweet yoni bread.
Okay, you know what? I'm trying to. You slice your wrist with your nail. Oh my God.
The yoni bread.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions.
For now.
I'm gonna throw it to the ladies. Coco Brown is in the studio with us, actress, comedian. There's no accident I ran into your ass. Ain't no goddamn accident.
God,
I ran
way
into
too
you.
much. God play too
No,
much.
he don't.
Girl.
No, this
He be like, y'all play too much.
this sister, I just talked to this sister the other day. She said, "Why niggas lie so much?" And I wanted to say, "Why are lies so enticing?" Coco,
I think.
why do lies work on you?
Hey, look. I'm just going.
Actually, what they are, it is.
I'm gonna say no to the Boca. No, I'm just And of course, my girl Peaches. What's up?
Hey. I think the problem is that women can't handle the truth, just like what Coco and Tiff said. But the problem is when a man is telling you the truth and you don't like it, you want him to tell you something different. So you'll accept the untruth, you'll accept the real truth. He's telling you, if you listen to a man, he's telling you the truth. I was a barber for 15 years. I heard all kind of lies. I done seen him bring in one woman, come back 2 hours later with another woman, and the kid come back 2 hours later with their wife and kids. And tell me to shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. Don't say I was here all day. Your haircut, I know the bitch can't tell you had 3 haircuts today, nigga.
So I'm gonna say this.
They like lies.
And I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean any offense. The less spiritually aware, the less self-unaware a woman is, the less valuable her pussy is to the average man. He sees you as just pussy. See, when you leading with your pussy, we already know what you're working with. Like if you're not aware of yourself, like what I mean by aware of yourself, I mean conscious of your flaws, responsible for the flaws that you project. See, a lot of times our society has cultured women to be victims in every situation. And when I see a woman who is boldly tackling the flaws of her own character and not blaming, right? Not blaming the men for her experiences, but claiming the feedback she's getting. This is why I always say blame over claim, or claim over blame. Right? When a woman is like that, that pussy is worth more than vibranium.
Vibranium.
Do you understand? That pussy, priceless. But when a woman is a coward, meaning she won't accept her own flaws, men tend not to respect her.
Right.
Do y'all agree or disagree? Somebody help me understand.
I totally agree because you got to accept who you are. You know, you got to know your self-worth, first of all, before you even allow a man between your legs. You know, and that's the problem. A lot of times when I was younger, self-worth didn't even come into it. I just wanted him, and I wanted to see what the dick was like. I wasn't thinking, you know, about what the repercussion was going to be from taking that dick, because at the time I wasn't aware. Every time you land with somebody, you take, you know, their energy, their spirit, you know. It's a lot that comes with sex. So until you're ready to handle the whole picture, you gotta know who you're dealing with and know who your self-worth is and your pussy self-worth, because I'm not going to let you fuck in my pussy if you ain't right.
Wow. Gosh. Ladies, I want you to call us right now, 323-230-4610. I want you to call me and let me know how many times you allowed the liar to get a little piece of pussy. You knew he was lying. You knew he was lying. You knew he was lying. You knew he was lying, but you let him lie. You let your lower self choose a nigga. How often do women do that?
I hope not a lot.
But you know, it's funny, you know, that last question you asked about, you know, how a woman will, you know, a man won't respect a woman if she doesn't know her worth or doesn't, you know. Let me say, this is why hoes are winning. Because a hoe knows exactly what she brings to the table. She knows exactly what she's working with. She has done nothing but master her wholeness.
Hey,
and
master.
men like that shit. Now you get the woman over here that's educated and cultivated, and she's trying to prove her worth to somebody when you really ain't got to prove on the
Right.
wall. Don't let that sheepskin on
here
the
we
wall.
go. Here
Don't let
we
that
go.
master's degree on the wall. But you're so busy trying to prove yourself of your worthiness because you got degrees and mortgages and this and that. I drive this and I drive that. Well, a
Yeah.
hoe is like, I got this pussy.
And it's good.
It's
nigga.
good as a motherfucker. It requires 2 Celine bags and a BMW. And she walks in with her worth on her arm. She knows. So I think that's why hoes are winning right now.
You just said something
That's
so
real.
fucking powerful. You think that degree on the wall is equal or equivalent to the degree oneself.
Right.
True that.
If you could conquer yourself, do you know you could command niggas?
Woo.
Come on now.
Now, I tell women, most of you motherfuckers are demanders and not commanders.
You better say that again.
Oh.
See,
Tell 'em the
when you gotta
difference.
demand some shit, you ain't got it.
Right.
That's why you're demanding it.
Right.
But command is when you have it and niggas can't help but comply because you have it.
Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen.
Hey, man.
So demanders. You said you was gonna do this. I didn't sign up for that, and I didn't. Get your vacuous, empty ass out of here.
Sucking a nigga dry.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So you have external people and internal people. The real battle for women, and I'm trying to get women to really heighten their self-awareness in relationships. You got so much motherfucking power. What's blocking you from accessing the power is you challenging the negative, limited you inherited from a hurt mama, from a hurt society, from a hurt family model. So you think the bullshit y'all been doing is gonna work one day because you dedicated to it. Nah, you got to challenge all that shit. You got to take all that shit to church. You got to break all of that shit down.
Right.
But nobody wants to break it down, but we want to sit here and think Mr. Right is going to show up. First off, ladies, let me just say, I know sex and dick and emotions and all that shit feel good, but the most valuable things that come in your life typically hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
Church.
You got to one day break up with the fact that you run away from shit because it's uncomfortable.
Come on now.
Once you say, fuck that, I'm going to embrace the next opportunity. Now, I'm not saying be reckless. I'm not saying, fuck it, Suge Knight, get up in here, nigga. Let's just see where this goes. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but there might be a man. Y'all tell me about this, because I know y'all have these experiences. Y'all got intuition, I know. It's a motherfucker who is slightly ajar. The slightly ajar nigga.
Slightly ajar.
That, you know what I'm talking about. That nigga. Mr. Slightly ajar.
Fix it, Jesus.
Shit just, you be like, this shit is too good to be true. Or the shit is slightly off. Like things are there, but things are, what is missing? And then what normally happens is your intuition is going, shit ain't right. I know it looked right, but shit ain't right. Shut your ass up and sit down. You tell that intuition to sit the fuck down, and then you go for it because the outer appearances.
It just happened to me.
Nope. Chocolate drop.
That outer appearance don't fool a bitch
Chocolate
like
drop
me.
hat. Oh,
Chocolate
chocolate drop.
There are
got
women
dropped.
out there who need y'all help right now.
Yeah, chocolate drop got dropped.
Why is it that y'all go for that nigga?
Ooh, Mr. Outside, huh?
Mr. Slightly ajar.
I ain't fucking with Mr. Slightly
But
ajar.
I used to put the intuition away and say, because we've talked about this before, society has taught us as women to ignore our intuition. So we're uncomfortable with it, especially Christian practicing people. We're not in tune with it like we're supposed to be always because we're told to even external forces like Holy Spirit, or if you're Latino, maybe Mary or whatever, versus you are actually given your own individual intuition. And because we have a lot of society focused on external sources to give us advice and counselors and advisors. We're not in tune with our own. So women hear that and they're just like, oh, no. It's almost like we have to prove it wrong because we've been taught that intuition isn't real.
Now,
So, yeah.
let me just, when you put a fat wallet and a fat dick together, let's just be honest. It's really hard for women to turn that down. Damn this nigga's character
That's
flaws.
why you have ugly fat niggas with a little bit of coin that's got egos.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
That's why we have a slew of ugly rappers right now.
Hello.
Bad bitches.
Hello.
No, let's call
And they got
let's
bad
call
bitches.
a spade a spade. You got some fugly ass rappers here with junks on their arm.
Right.
And you know, and I know about you, so we the same age, right? Shit would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? But
I like how she did that.
But I think too, as women, we're taught that if we do listen to our intuition, we're being paranoid.
Right.
We're being bitter. We're being uncompromising.
Mean.
A bitch. You know, we're told that we're given every negative connotation when it comes to our gut instinct and our women's intuition. I mean,
But you also got to blame mothers too, because mothers are telling you to go for the wallet. They're telling you to go. A lot of black mamas are saying,
can't say that. I grew up in the South.
Me too.
But my mother never said go for the wallet. It was about who your peoples. You don't marry beneath you. You
Go
don't
deeper.
marry beneath you. And what I mean by that is that my father to this day is 74 years old. If I bring a man home, first thing he asks him is, who's your people? Because you have a certain caliber. Who your people?
I love that. I'm from Chattanooga.
That's so rare.
I didn't heard
It's
that.
a certain caliber. You don't come in there with Ray from round the way if he ain't got no kind of nothing. You might have been a garbage man, but your people so and so. Okay.
I didn't even try to flex on me like that.
Oh,
on
really?
some old who your people.
Did it turn you on?
It actually turned me off.
Oh. Why?
Because I understand kind of where we are as a people collectively.
Okay. It was an
So who your people is
old-fashioned
like-
notion to you.
No, but it was from an elitist class space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
Right.
I could flex on you. Y'all motherfuckers got a house over there.
Right.
We have houses
Right.
and businesses.
Biatch.
And, like, I could have banged on her. See, so I understand where you're saying. There's a certain value in who your people.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, and like when you said that women are being taught by their mothers to chase the wallet and not look at the character of the man or whatever. I know for me, I spent a good portion of my 20s dating men that were so against the grain of what I've been told.
Right.
I was dating the thugs, the dope boys. I was dating anything that did not go with the grain of that. Who your people? Who's your lineage? And it was my rebellious mode, the spitefulness, because growing up in the South where I grew up, I was a debutante. I was in cotillions. I was cursing when I was 13. I was an AKA for luncheons with a pinky up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went against every rebellion. Now, get my 30s, I'm like, well, this ain't working. I don't like hiding dope in my house.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
Shit
like
got
hiding
real.
this burner gun. You know what I'm saying? This is not fun anymore.
Yeah.
He just choked me. This is not sexy. You know what I'm saying? And
But
then I got to my
again,
one. It's like,
but again, to me that has nothing to do with class. That has to do with character.
all right.
And I always tell women, know the difference between characteristics
Yes.
and character.
Yes.
And the way to discern, or your natural divining rod to discern the difference between characteristics and character, is your intuition.
Yes.
And
See, because a woman will think, I vetted this nigga out. He got good people. He from a good stock. But a lot of times, good people are entitled than a motherfucker because of because they have resources.
Right.
The people who don't have resources are the least entitled motherfuckers you meet, because they understand, nigga, I got to bust my ass to get wherever. Entitled motherfucker would be like, I ain't never had to do that.
right.
So it becomes an expectation that I should get this shit off GP.
just because I'm me.
I mean, and they got research to validate what I'm saying.
Black folks got white privilege mentality.
Yeah, and I was raised the total opposite of you, Coco. See, my mom was one of them mamas that was get the money. I'm about to go wrap up this TV and sell it to somebody, and it's a TV. So
in there right now that can hear us right now. Hit that super chat button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Anybody that's in there right now, please continue. 7 4. Got callers on the line. If you've just tuned in to the Voice of Reason, this shit is off the chart right now. Tonight's topic: the liars they attract. Fuck. You attracted that.
People completely accountable for that travesty of a relationship. The bullshit he did.
Right.
And I had to go ahead and check myself and have a woman in the mirror moment and say, you did that.
But did you ask yourself why you allowed him?
I did.
Oh, this is good.
I did. I came to the conclusion that sometimes my big heart is a curse and a blessing.
You are big-hearted.
And I that pile of shit. And I stayed with it long. I stayed with it way too long, digging through that shit, trying to find some rose petal. And when and finally I had to realize my hands are covered in shit. I smell like shit. I'm dealing with shit.
Dre 3000.
And that's what it came.
But then again,
we're trying to fix a nigga.
Right.
Sometimes that's the rescuer mentality, and a lot of women. As if you she tried and you learned that thing. I need to break down, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Own that. Because a lot of times we'll label some negative shit positive.
Right.
Oh,
How to motivate. Exactly where you at, but this is where I'm gonna flip it back on you. You cannot internally. You can't experience mediocrity externally. Exist internally.
Correct.
Otherwise, you wouldn't recognize it.
Correct.
Be experiencing it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You can't. That's my nigga hustle.
Right.
Hustle. Who you call media? Watch this. Watch this. A lot of things pop up out of that question. One, so now is judgment in.
I've been catching up on that book. What is it? The Power of Now. And I feel like that's what that book is trying to express. If you can embrace every moment, then you're not living in that space of mediocrity because everything. If you really look at it,
if you're looking for amazing,
right?
Now the other thing that popped for me is stimulation.
That's where I went immediately.
I was
because
thinking
usually when
that.
people say mediocrity, it's just they're
I'm
lacking
bored.
stimulation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's
bored.
And again, motherfuckers have turned relationships into joysticks.
Man.
Wow.
Man.
Pleasure.
I keep telling you, and Hustle, you're one of the more intelligent motherfuckers that we hold conversation with on this show. The higher up chain of consciousness you go, the more sedentary you become. Nigga, spiritual development is not Magic Mountain.
Right.
It's not an amusement park.
Right.
You settle into it. And it's not settling for spirituality, it's settling into the awareness of everything. That shit is not active.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the youth who don't understand meaning at that depth, they tend to want stimulation.
Yes.
Where we going? What we doing? Nigga, we ain't did shit in a long time and I'm bored and nigga say word.
They need a hobby.
They
Well, that's the thing. So that brings me back to the issue with the mediocrity. Is I love what Will Smith and Jada both have said is that they never went to couples therapy and worked on themselves and present their best selves to each other.
Wow. See,
and that was deep as
that's
fuck
relating.
because if like you said, if you're judging the other person as mediocre, well, that one you expecting them to make you happy. Will said that one day. He's like, I give up. Like I can't make you happy. You make you happy, and you bring your ass to me.
That's it.
Right.
But and we always say this: break up with your mama and your father. Because your mama and your father didn't know everything. Up in front of you. Most mamas and daddies don't understand full circle.
Right.
Now,
That part.
The fuck up and the fix to the fuck up has to happen in front of the kids. Those are full, and I saw it, but I also maybe they had to separate and go find the two, but they came back and fixed it. Most kids have a unidirectional experience.
You're right.
And then they go build relationships off that incompleteness. I'm sorry, that's why your pussy ain't valuable to the average man. Resolve shit that came from your father. And this is men and women. Thinking that woman.
Right.
Yes.
And there are women who do the same shit daddy didn't do to you.
And that's not his baggage to
That's-
carry. That's
no.
for you to unpack, bitch. Unpack your baggage.
Baby. That's why you gotta stop calling these men daddy.
Go ahead, Pam.
Please.
So I guess my issue wasn't exactly straight. First thing you said, it's more like instead of just talking about how the water's cold, just start swimming.
Right.
Get what I mean?
Right.
It's just that's where I'm at. Or nothing like that. It's more so just gauging the temperature around and just not feeling it. So I gotta heat it up my damn self. That's all.
Right. Right. For calling, man. Thank you for sharing your insight on
Hustle
tonight's
hard.
man. Hustle always comes and drops some science, man. I appreciate it. Caller. Reason what your name and where you're calling from. Speak on it. Yelling ass.
No fucking more.
Go.
Ain't paid to follow. Coco, nigga.
Jeff. Hey.
This going?
Hey, hijack radio. Nigga, stay on God topic. You already done hijacked one show today, nigga. Now let's get back on topic. Shit.
All right, goddammit, I'm back on topic. There's something that I have not heard.
What?
I have not heard the sisters address for equality with a man.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to be equal to a man.
I don't either.
You are not. You are not. If my wife was my equal, we would be fucking doomed.
We would be dudes.
We
Nigga.
would be fucking doomed. Women, the only time you are beneath a man is when you're unconscious. It's like fruit in a tree. It's like fruit in a tree. The unconscious fruit is all down on the ground. The good fruit is way up in the top of the tree. The conscious fruit is in the top of the tree. So alligators, low-lying they can just roll along. They didn't fool you. Nigga, your pussy on the ground.
Right.
Okay?
I like that.
They climb the tree.
I like that metaphor.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm going to give you
Slit my wrist tonight. I blame y'all.
Exactly. Rule number two. Is you've been with 6 dudes that's horrible. Guess what them 6 dudes got in common? Your ass. Fix it.
Yo.
3.
Dicks.
3.
6 bad
3.
dicks.
Last one. Last one. Is you man? I don't.
Wow, that's deep though.
Whoa.
Right.
Wait.
No.
Hold on. There are young men who think exactly like that.
Well, the babies, yeah, you get your little 25-year-old, you can mold him.
When
raise
I
him
was
up.
young and stupid, I thought like, fuck you and you're a pussy.
Lord.
I'm just because the pussy line was long. You in the dig? So
Yeah,
I didn't
had
really,
options.
yeah, so many options, you just don't really give a fuck.
So you're
And
abusive.
again, looking deep into it, I keep telling people every experience is a step up.
Right.
But people don't understand that. They think if it don't feel better or it feels the same as the last failure, that it isn't a step up. But in reality, it is. So I had to go through a lot of shit with a lot of different people evolving to then come into the consciousness of this is why you're having unfulfilling relationships with women. But it doesn't go to fruition. You understand what I'm saying? So, Jeff, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying niggas out there who just, who don't really know. Like, the average nigga don't really know. He got to fuck up some, too.
My issue is when you get into the concept of who this dude is. This is no super slick, 7 sly ass nigga that can have tuition. If it is, stop saying it.
Well, I think low key,
Turn up
Jeff,
quite knowing.
Jeff, you saying something very powerful here. Let me ask you, Jeff, I have to throw this to you. Moore's feed the other day. A woman say something that I felt was offensive.
What did she say?
She was making a response to the show that we did on Antonio's show.
Yes.
We did a show about basically what we're talking about right now.
Okay.
But Antonio wanted to feature my CD and he wanted to feature my book.
Hey.
And the lady says in the comments, there's nothing to be learned here. Integrity won't pay a single bill.
Well, that just shows her consciousness level.
But I just saw it offensive.
Yeah, and ignorant.
So Jeff, what does that mean?
That means whatever you do, try your goddamness not to splice jeans with that horrible gutter slap.
Cause now, Jeff, I'm gonna ask you again. Jeff.
Jeff is a nut.
Would you honor that pussy?
Would I honor that cooch? No. Well, here's my deal. There have been women who I did not sleep with on the first night, and I followed this social gauntlet. only to find that this heifer was hollow.
A hollow heifer.
And then there had been some one night stands that wound up being maybe not friends. I mean, not relationships, but it's not that they couldn't have been. These were pretty cool people. So I don't gauge pussy that way. As a matter of fact, I was raised in Chicago, the Pimp and Gangster Academy, and this is the reasoning in Chicago. Please understand that you are not going out to get pussy. You giving out dick.
Oh, Bishop Don Juan to jump to this motherfucker.
Well, I think one thing we've missed.
She gets a big no.
Coco is not. She's not here for it.
No, no, it's funny. I had this conversation about the different men of different cities and their mentality. And I pretty much almost used the exact same terminology you just used for Chicago men. That's what blew me right now. Chicago
I don't think I had no Chicago dick before.
They're a whole different breed, boo-boo.
Okay.
So is.
Yeah.
Be prepared for that.
Oh, well, they can keep.
Actually, no, I don't know. He wanted it, but I didn't give it. But I just apparently imaginarily thought I had it.
OMG.
I've never dated anybody, but I've been around too many Chicago cats. I see how they. I know how y'all are.
But
as a single man,
okay.
Do you understand how much for me I have to do to go out with you? I got to get a fade. I got to wash my car. I got to make sure my gear is tight. I want to put my best real foot forward, meaning I'm not going to rent a car to take your ass out. But I'm going to make sure that I can take you out, and whether we eating in the parking lot with a picnic, in the park with a picnic basket, or we going to a 5-course meal, you're going to have a good time.
So Jeff one of them dudes.
On a horrible broad. Not doing it.
Jeff Broad.
Jeff, you one of them barbershop dudes. You know you are. I know Jeff from the barbershop. Nah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude. He would come in there every Saturday though, so I know what you was doing now.
Listen, if the majority of niggas who got a bag got options because of that bag, you have to acknowledge that most women have to ignore their intuition in order to accept the bag and the nigga.
Jesus.
I know
So there's no such thing as a man with a bag that's a good man.
No. I'm saying is just like in the movie Black Panther.
I knew it was coming.
T'Chaka tells his son T'Challa, it is hard to be a good man and
good king.
It's hard.
He didn't say it was impossible.
He
said
impossible.
Exactly.
So all I'm saying is, nigga, do you know what kind of rare bird a motherfucking multi-millionaire guru, spiritual, advanced, self-aware God King? Come on.
Okay, name me 3 of them right now.
I'm saying that shit's
3 of them right there.
Jeff Brown.
Zoe Williams.
Oh my
Hey,
God!
come
I
on,
knew that
brothers.
was coming.
That's right,
Leave
King.
us all.
That's
Zoe
right,
Williams,
King.
clearly. my nigga.
Yes.
Okay, you
Come
light
on.
skin, that's your job.
Clearly Zoe Williams. Clearly Zoe. No,
Y'all both kings in my book.
but what I'm saying is,
thank you, baby.
like,
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, like, it's rare. Just like it's rare to find a counterpart to that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta find my son.
That's
his
when
queen.
That's when the man. Here's what people don't look at. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna get the fuck out your face.
Please.
When
You've done enough.
black
Leave
men,
us.
black, you stupid. Black men outnumber eligible black men. Outnumber black women 8-5 to 1. Until you factor in.
Nigga, where are these numbers coming from?
That's what I'm like. What'd you say? Factor in what, Jeff?
That we
horrible
outnumber.
niggas with no, niggas that are eligible but'll beat your ass. Niggas that are eligible gonna cheat on you. You are eligible but don't want shit. When you start adding that in,
Living in Atlanta, niggas that are eligible, they want you and your.
That ain't locked up.
Damn.
No,
These
actually, they
niggas.
did. They did just release a video saying that like it is a ratio, even though the statistics are not that. But when you factor in incarceration and married and single age and the likelihood of the gap of people you would marry, that men are actually, it's like women to men. So black women are guaranteed to be single.
Wow.
How about
So
this?
listen,
How about this?
Jeff, finish your thought so I can wrap
Yes.
you. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. This, when you get over on the other side of the equation and start counting crazy heifers, dirty heifers that don't want nothing. This is why you cannot. This is why in a single position, sisters, you can't fuck like we do, because for a dude, crazy pussy, violent pussy, any pussy that you don't get shot at or need a shot for is a. For women, lazy dick, short, violent dick. Them all L's. Them all L's.
Yes, they are. All of those dicks are L's.
I was talking about the. I was talking about the lazy
Hey,
dick
thank you,
slam.
man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in. Let me just say this too, to add on to what Jeff is saying.
Oh, okay.
I always challenge men and women to create a character flaw grid. And the character flaw grid is character flaws within yourself. And if you see every character flaw within yourself as a type of magnet, understand that you're going to magnetize the corresponding experience. So what I find is label a million traits about
Got one bad one.
I'm fun, all bullshit. But when it comes to categorizing your character flaws, a lot of people have a difficult time seeing themselves.
Right, that part.
So I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
What's your communication style? Right? Are you combative? Are you competitive? Right? Competitive and combative, kind of the same thing.
They're cousins.
Right? Very close. Right? Are you avoidant? Niggas don't understand. Avoidant creates conflict.
Yes, it's obnoxious.
Because you're trying to
as fuck.
sweep everything under the rug. You don't want to deal with nothing. And that leads to tolerance. And tolerance always has a silent timeline.
That's mostly men.
So, no. Go lay down. Every time
Where
you
do
say
think
something
the title
crazy, I
of
tell you to
submissive
take
came from?
Go
for
lay
women
down.
Is avoidant.
You
could
know
make
how many
them
women are
synonyms.
living in a relationship that ain't said shit they want to say to this motherfucker?
Yeah, that's where the word submissive comes from, is avoidant.
So again, figure out your communication style and see if it creates conflict in your relationship.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ask yourself if you're really accountable. My sister, Coco, pointed out something earlier today that we relabeled rescuer. Ask yourself, are you an enabler or we get enabler or rescuer as I'm too nice.
Oh yeah.
First off, I don't ever want to say I'm too nice.
It's so dumb.
Because you're trying to say something positive without owning the real thing.
Right.
You're an enabler, and that's not healthy.
I'm an enabler, and I admit it. Okay, I'm an enabler, and I admit it. Okay, like
You can recover. I was.
So I'm asking everybody out there who's listening to the show right now, get you a journal and create a character flaw grid.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
Because this is how you work on yourself. And when you start discovering the bullshit about yourself, please understand that relationships are spiritually designed to reflect shit you haven't worked on internally. You're going to get you every day. How'd you get a butt? Are you? Have you inner had a conversation. When was the last time you saw your inner Buster? Nigga just roaming in your spirit, just to and fro, my nigga.
Baby!
When's the last time you seen that nigga? He got free reign in your spirit, and he helping making decisions. Your inner Buster be like, no. You fuck with him, you ain't got no use for me.
Right.
That's real.
Your
That's
inner
real.
Buster be like, you gonna fuck our relationship up, my nigga.
That's a real talk, though.
Ladies, this is why niggas don't value your pussy. If you haven't worked on yourself, your pussy seems like the paragon of who you are. That's the last thing you want a man to say is, your pussy is the best thing about you. Damn. Do you understand that?
Truth.
There's more pussy on planet Earth than water. You don't want a man to say, the best thing about you is your pussy.
Right.
Your pussy can't think. Your pussy ain't making no decisions. So when you have a spiritually unaware badass woman, most men are focused only on one thing. The world allows most women are aware of the lies and they let them go. When you let them go, you let us know that lies work.
Right.
If I get pussy on a lie, it's really hard for me to respect you.
Right.
Or tell you the truth again.
Fix it.
Now you're just
Take
in the
the
lie.
wheel.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because most men have been socialized to lie, to get the pussy.
Right.
And will.
How many niggas done fuck bad bitches off of a rent-a-car? Let me go rent a mother.
That was All-Star Weekend 2 weeks ago, brother.
That was yesterday.
Okay.
For some of them.
Let my cute ass get shaved up nice and clean and rent a motherfucking Lamborghini in this bitch.
Pussy galore.
Pussy.
Her name gonna be Pussy galore.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Men respect a self-aware woman. The self-unaware woman is dinner. She gonna get a game. I gotta take a quick break. It's real shit getting laid out right here. Y'all want the truth or you want some bull? You think cause you cute and there's a lot of simp ass niggas that want to fuck with you that you bad? You not attracting the nigga you want. You attracting throwaway niggas. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. I want to take a quick break. Man, let's play Zo to reset the topic. Let's go.
Hey.
So I got this two-timing shit. Revenge from when I was on my two-time. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected. With no trust, dirty games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain. I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice to breeze up.
Is a show that's starring you. The show is starring you. Get to the phone lines right now. 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I'm trying to teach women how to empower themselves. It is not the external that empowers you. It is the internal knowledge of oneself that attracts a higher quality of experience. Relationship is a mirror. The reflections that you get from your partner is your personal curriculum. Oh, shit. It is the doctrine of claiming over blaming. Ah, Jesus. Listen, you're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Radio. We turned up tonight. Today's topic, a deeper look at unconscious-Yoni and liars it attracts. Special guest Coco Brown, actress and comedian extraordinaire. Let me just say, let me just shout out Balance 007. He dropped another $100.
Balance,
Come on now.
Damn, y'all gotta follow suit, man. When this shit work, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, the share button, and the super chat button, man. Big ups. Balance 007, man. I appreciate
Balance.
Damn. This is how we get new equipment.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Fuck. The number to dial is 230-4610. We got a hella topic tonight. Coco Brown is not her usual funny self because this shit is hitting her spirit
my
right now.
My soul hurt right now. My spirit is in pain.
Her spirit is disconnected in this motherfucker right now.
Too real. Too real.
But you know what? I so need to hear this, bro. You don't understand. Okay? I so need to hear this. You know
It's
what I'm
all
saying?
good. God, hey.
Because I wasn't going to stop at that stove. I ain't need nothing to drink. I had a bottle of water in the cup. But I want something sweet.
And there you go.
And I had to come. Look, man, look.
That's
Hey,
the
man.
truth.
I'm going to play this all the way over to my homegirl's house. Watch.
You
Get
got
my
to.
Love Matter Reveals.
Love matters.
All you
revealed.
dudes that got me before. It's a wrap. I've been enlightened, damn it.
Oh, shit.
They need to buy it too.
You sons of bitches.
I've been enlightened, sons of bitches. Ungrateful sons of bitches. I've been enlightened. Okay.
True or false? Couples understand, conscious couples understand that their personal growth is crucial. There is no pressure associated. They give each other the needed space to grow, breathe, and work on their personal. You got a lot of needy, weak, broken motherfuckers that's always checking your social media and your cell phones and hovering around your job and asking your family questions to double check where you been, and you get your broken ass away from. Well, shit, I attracted you, so I must be broken.
Right.
True or false? One reason men lie to women is because they're immature. Is because they're insecure. Oh, God. True or false? A lot of the reason for why there's relationship difficulty is because two people are not.
If I had a hammer, I'd slam it.
I know. A man cannot respect you unless all of this shit has been worked out. And it can't be worked out until you jump into a relationship.
Ooh.
Right.
Women are fearful with regards to relationship, more so than men, because when women get burnt, that's when you elevate fear.
Yes.
What do men do when they get hurt?
They just stick dicks anywhere.
Truth.
Truth.
They go through.
Facts.
They go through their I don't even know if there's a word for what I'm trying to say.
Men
The
just be on
high. They go through a
Some of them never
intolerant of women. You dig? I'm just gonna be intolerant of you. You're here for a reason. I'm just gonna fuck you. I'm not getting connected. Men get intolerant.
Oh, I've heard men say that.
And this is how men block their relationship lessons.
Yes.
Sit down to men. By a woman.
Every yes man was one wrong bitch got hold of him.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I've always said that.
And it's true.
Didn't learn their lesson. It's
Again.
not that it's a bad person necessarily, but it's only a failure if they didn't learn their lesson. So a dog is really just a dude who refused to learn his lesson.
And then some men don't know they have a lesson to learn. That's
Right,
the
right.
problem.
And I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I'm guilty like a motherfucker.
A lot of men don't know.
I had one sister tell me. Now, she taught me a lot. She taught me a lot just on the experience alone. But I just felt I was better than her.
This old
happens.
bougie
It
ass.
happens.
I gotta tell the truth. You want me to tell the truth, right? You want me to lie?
You was being
Why
bougie
did
with
you
your
think you
dick.
were better than
so-
her?
You want me to lie?
No, but
He
why
had
did
a
you think you were
bougie
better than
dick.
her?
I'm just gonna tell you. Because in my experience, I didn't understand that lessons come outside of learning in a traditional way.
Yes.
See, sometimes niggas think learning is only supposed to come via a conversation. Like a woman telling you something.
Right.
No.
Hey, nigga, something. Boop, 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 boop. So I didn't get it that way.
Okay.
I got it via the experience itself.
Right.
Right. Right.
So my arrogance, she not articulating and speaking the lesson that she was there to deliver. I'm looking at her like, get your dumb ass away from me.
This
You get what I'm
bougie
saying?
ass nigga.
But the lesson came to me regardless of her articulation level.
Right. That part.
So I had to be humbled in that situation, and I had to go face to face with my ego. You think you better than this chick. She was hood. She was ghetto. But I was there enjoying it.
Right.
So I got to take full responsibility because there's ghetto in me.
And you said you learned lessons from her.
I learned the motherfucking lesson. And I put that in the beginning of my book.
Yes, you
Oh, okay.
You dig? So, and she once told me, she was like, you think I can't teach you nothing.
did. Yep.
And you know what I said? Can't teach me shit.
You're,
Like, I was about to say something real
arrogant
out of line.
ass.
So, I'm
So
gonna say-
I gotta be honest.
Arrogant
The
ass.
bullshit I experienced from her was a reflection of my own fucking ego.
Right.
Yes.
And the shit she gave me and the shit she might still be giving me is shit I have.
Baby mamas. There.
This nigga right
Let me just say real quick.
Excellent, Lord.
KB Trey just dropped $12,
here.
my
Thank
nigga.
you, Trey.
$12. I'm taking all of that.
Right.
Yo, we need that super chat. You guys hit it. Let us know that you appreciate what we're doing right now. Tonight's topic, man, is a heater. We're on Dash Talk. As a matter of fact, before I even go deeper, you got to hit me with that Chase Skizza. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear from women who have accepted liars into their wombs. I want to hear from men who have scored touchdowns by creating the greatest lie. I want to hear the greatest lie you ever told. I have a great Zoe story. I have told
Are you gonna tell
a
us the
lie.
greatest lie you ever told?
Oh my God.
Oh hell yes.
Tell us before the break. Tell us before the break.
I have a terrible lie.
Tell us before the break.
The lie lasted 8 months.
Oh.
Oh,
It
damn.
was a terrible lie.
All right.
That's one of them sitcom
Okay,
lies.
So here we go. I want men to call in and tell us the most incredible lie you've ever told a woman that led to pussy. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. Ladies, I want you to call in and tell us about the lamest lie that ever led to you catching liar dick. Please call us. We know lame lies work on you. Somebody call us and share your stories, lady. I know lame lies have worked. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. We're going to go to a quick break, 30 seconds long. Let's do it. I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call.
Hey, you are now tuned in to the voice of reason. The big hummus house is your host this evening. Zoe Williams, man of many topics. Talk about everything, ain't nothing out of pocket. Religion and music to maximizing profit. How to tell if your relationship is toxic. If you're on the wrong path, we can stop it. Knowledge is like the beat and we drop it. So tune in and get you some wisdom. From square guests to niggas that's just out of prison. So whether you're saint, sinner, or heathen, get you some grown game from the voice of reason.
This is the depth of relationship dumbassification. A thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason. An exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason. Blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy. It's not your average show. It's Zoe, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned. Hey, man, I love acknowledging those foxhole days. Although the channel is gone, it's over. Laugh out loud. Kevin Hart is taking over.
Yep.
It's over. Those are some wonderful days.
Oh, man. Were you there that day my ex-husband almost beat up Louis Dix?
I was there.
Bubba almost beat up Louis Dix.
Your ex-husband was big than a motherfucker, too.
He almost beat up Louis Dix.
He was hella cool.
I
I liked
almost
him.
beat up Louis Dix. Shit.
No, hey, Louis Dix is my nigga, though.
No, me and Louis tight as hell
That's
now.
my motherfucker right
Me
there.
and Louis tight as hell now.
So listen,
Got a
if you're
smart
just
mouth.
tuning in to the voice of reason, and if this is your first time tuning in, reason, understand I create a female round table where women can come and share their feelings about how niggas ain't shit. But what I tend to do is hold to the fire. I think women have marginalized their own power because they've been taught to do so by the patriarchy of manhood. I'm not a feminist, because you get male feminists out there. Not that shit. But I do know men have strategically, through religion, through politics, even pay. Like, fuck that. We're not paying you the same amount because we supposed to be taking care
that
of you
part
and all
right
that.
there.
I get it.
Break bread.
So men have marginalized women in a great sense. But I'm not a fucking feminist because, you know, the feminists can be just as radical as a goddamn, as a motherfucking Unabomber or some type of radical.
There's radical feminists. Yep.
Right, this shit gets crazy, right?
I don't know why it's synonymous with hairy armpits, but anyway.
You know what?
You under there.
And mullets.
So today's topic, man, she said in mullets. I'm done.
Not a
I'm about
mullet.
to run the fuck up
If
out of
y'all
here.
don't know what a mullet is, that's the haircut where it's short on the top and real long for no reason in the back.
It's like a shag and a flip at the same time. What the fuck is going on?
That haircut for belly.
I am not gonna lie. My stepdad had like a little baby mullet when my
That's
mom
called a
first started
shag.
talking to him.
I bet you that nigga could catch a fish with his bare hands.
But
Okay,
he can.
here we go.
Probably.
You know what?
I'm gonna stop. We
Anyways,
sitting in
okay.
here with special guest Coco Brown, actress, comedian extraordinaire. Peaches is in the building. Donnie Keith, and of course Tiff Talks in the building. Tonight's topic: a deeper look at Unconscious-Yoni and the liars they attract. Shit. Call in, ladies, if you care to share the truth.
Yeah, we dare you.
Have you ever let a man hit that you knew was lying?
And don't lie about it.
Don't lie about it. Call us. Ain't nobody gonna know. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller?
Yo, this is, yeah. Can you hear me?
We got you, brother. What's the deal?
Zoe from Sheboygan, what's popping?
What's happening, PM?
So, the lies that I told real quick was to my brother's girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yikes.
And she let me smash because I told her I'm gonna work her out like he's never done her before.
Wow.
So she let me in.
Oh.
And I found out through that, right, when she let me in, that little bro had more meat than I had. So I was disappointed.
Wow. But did you work her out though? Did she sweat?
Hey, little bro won that one, so you know. I
Said
was,
if you don't get your half of your little brother ass out of here, nigga.
I was gonna say you can outstroke him still. Sometimes you can still outstroke.
Like your brother got a lightsaber, nigga. You got a butter knife. Get out of here, nigga.
Oh no, butter knife, not a
I'm mad he said he was gonna work her out though. Did
Hey,
she
man, I
sweat?
appreciate
Found
it.
out his brother was working with more dick than him.
Wow, I appreciate the call.
We do appreciate the honesty.
Take the wheel.
I want to hear. I want to hear from men who have placed the perfect ideological linguistic trap.
You know, I can't take it today.
Let me tell you something. Women's pussies get wet over articulation.
Oh, I love a man that can talk.
Over charisma.
Ooh,
You know how many?
yes.
You know how many pastors out here getting
No, I was
pussy?
gonna say the number one lies is hella dudes in church that don't even believe in Jesus, just knocking them down after Bible study.
Oh yeah, they
That
be. I call them
puss.
church pimps.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
Yo, this is Darnell out there, Tuscaloosa area.
Darnell out of Tuscaloosa.
Darnell.
Hey, so Darnell, be honest. Before you became conscious, you lied to pussy and it worked. Tell us your great lie. I have a great.
I did earlier, but that changed like when I was in high school. I've been ever since high school. I ain't really been on that. Like that's how I got my first girlfriend. I kept it true. She didn't like me at first. You get what I'm saying? Because I was telling her that real shit. She didn't like me, but we ended up together through the whole high school.
Well, what was the lie?
It had to be. What was the lie?
Yeah, tell us the
No,
lie,
that's why I
nigga.
say it wasn't a lie, but that's why I was saying in high school I was good.
Well, we
We asking about lies. How you just take the show on the direction? You see, I let you do this shit a lot now, Darnell. You call in,
Darnell.
you take the motherfucking show on a motherfucking Odyssey. I ask you to share the goddamn
He's
lie.
a child. He's a child. Stop.
This is my nigga right here. I fuck with Darnell, but Darnell, you bullshitting today, my nigga.
Well, he said in high school he was good. So after high school,
How
when did
old are
you
you
lie
now?
and what was it?
What was the great
Never
lie?
lied. I just move accordingly to whoever.
Oh, you old goody ass.
Denial is
I never lied. I always
nine-tenths of the
gave it
law.
to him raw. I never really lied like that.
You gave it to him raw. Did you lie to get it raw?
All right, Darnell. Shit, fuck it. Thank
Just
you.
say it, Darnell.
Thank you
Hold
for
on,
the
I want to speak on. Can I speak on the topic?
counter argument. Yeah, you can speak on the topic, of course.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to say it's kind of like a two-side coin for the man and the woman. Basically, if you attract a lie, it's basically because you sacrificed who you was. You get what I'm saying?
Keep going.
Yeah. I was saying if you get with a liar, it's basically by ignoring. To me, sacrificing is ignoring the obvious, and it's basically mostly through for social gain, for sex, or for just emptiness or loneliness. Like you don't want to be alone. You empty. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to fill a void. That's the only way you attract somebody, a liar, to me.
I got you.
The truth on the other side of the coin, the truth, when you the truth, you show people who they are.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? When you're around, you show people who they are. They can't ignore it. That's why when you with the truth, you got to accept who you are and you got to learn from your partner.
Okay.
Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You got to learn from them.
All right.
And that's how it's going to work. But most people don't want that, though.
Right.
They don't want a challenge of that. So they go with the liar.
All right. Well, thank you, brother, for the info, man. We appreciate it.
That was exhausting.
Been around the world and just to make that
That's why
point.
bitches like articulate dudes.
We love
'cause
you,
that
Darnell, but that shit was exhausting in the
there was
motherfucker. I was trying to catch up.
Darnell is my nigga, man.
He is.
He my nigga, man.
But
He the
that
homie or whatever. But let me just say, man, sometimes if you ain't got shit to say, just don't try to make it up on the fly.
Just say, hey, I wanted to say, what's up, Zoe? And
What's
then
happening,
drop the
homie?
line like everybody else.
Somebody's Don TZ1 in the said, that was a lie there. Ain't no nigga never lied.
Never not lied.
Oh yeah, he done lied to get some ass.
Ain't no nigga never not lied. That's right.
He was rambling so much, I thought he was going to give us the recipe to cobbler.
He just said, I love you while he was in it or something.
I'm just saying, most niggas who are, especially if a nigga's not attractive.
Oh, he's the of the lie.
And I'm going to say.
Oh, he's a manipulator.
Wait, but I'm going to say, niggas who
That's the
are
worst thing in the world. You
attractive.
get lied to, fucked by an ugly dude. You can't even tell
Man.
nobody. You can't even go to your girls and ask for sympathy.
Girl.
you got to like deal with that in your own.
Try dealing with it for the rest of your life. I have to tell my son all the time, nigga, you are so lucky.
Listen.
That nigga was funny.
But you would think that the nigga who is unattractive has to lie more.
Nah, he
But
didn't.
not really, just equal.
His truth is on his face.
All over his face. He splattered in that
You
motherfucker.
can't lie when the truth is in my face. You can't tell me like, boy, it's Kojo. You look like Shaba.
No, but I also say that attractive niggas lie a lot.
Yes.
More.
I think they lie more.
I do
think so,
too.
yeah.
I have a story.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome to
tell.
Zoe's storytelling time.
Do tell.
I lied to this sister. Long distance relationship. She knew I was gonna be fucking them hoes. She knew I was in my 20s.
And she believed that shit.
27. A 26, 27-year-old old nigga.
Oh, Jesus.
I was out there, my nigga.
Man.
And so she basically said, look, man, I know you're going to be fucking.
Yeah.
Just wear a condom.
Yes.
She said, I'm not going to be fucking. You can fuck. Don't wear a condom. Like an idiot, I was like, no. It's us, baby.
Dumbest lie you ever told.
I was lying right when I said, nah.
As soon as you said,
As soon as he said, no.
Seriously, because it was a phone conversation.
Right.
I had a bookstore at the time. There was a sister sitting on my in my bookstore.
with no drawers on.
Right. That part.
Look at
Waiting
his
to get
face.
smashed.
Reading
Those
the
telling his
ISIS
lady
papers.
he ain't gonna smash.
I was like, listen, nah.
She
you-
preheating the oven moist and ready while he telling his lady he ain't gonna hit
And the
it.
cold thing was, she was way more mature than me. Really.
Yes,
Right.
she was giving you a pass.
Because she
hall pass.
understood the game.
Yes.
She was like, nigga, 6'2", this nigga, he gonna be fucking.
He's fucking.
Right.
He-
just
Not
let her
gonna
go.
be. He's
She
fucking.
knew what the deal was. But I was
Right.
like, no. You ain't got to do all of that.
Click.
I got you. I had a bitch sitting on the couch
with your dick in your hand.
It was terrible.
Lubricant on the table.
And then, oh, fuck it. Oh, man, I don't want to say it.
It's gone.
Fuck it.
Spill the beans.
Well, you said for 8 months.
8-month lie going.
With this one chick.
With the same chick that I told, nah, I don't ass. Well, she wasn't pregnant. The long distance chick. I had just had a child.
Oh, wow.
Had a 3.
Hearing that.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen, man. Listen. I have youngest son's mother. We ain't cool. But
right.
See?
Say that one more time, brother.
I'm that
cheap sheets.
I'm telling.
I swear to God, I was like, when she told me I was mad and all my lying for no reason that I didn't even have to, and then people would catch me, I'd be like, oh damn. Well,
it's true. And listen.
I'm just a damn good actress.
Let me just tell you something.
Here.
Let me just
tell
y'all
I'm just a
something.
damn good actress.
Let me just tell y'all something.
I'm an omitter.
If you ain't been through hell, you haven't related.
Right.
Amen.
In order to relate, you got to go through hell. How else you going to get better? If you haven't been through hell in your relationships, you have not leveled up.
Right.
See, niggas think leveling up is getting shit. Listen, in all you're getting,
Get an understanding.
get understanding.
Whoa.
Understanding is synonymous with closure. You know how many open files niggas are dating right now?
So much fruit, rotten
Corrupted
fruit.
files.
Oh my God.
Files with viruses. Just all kinds of
Just open files.
Sorry, I just have to say, you saying it just that way just gave me the most like significant like spiritual amount of peace all of a sudden. So that was dope.
It's
that
a lot of open
understanding is like synonymous with
closure.
Like once you understand, then it's closed. And I feel like that's what's happening with my previous relationship. Finally, people are like, you haven't talked to him in a year. Y'all don't talk. You haven't seen him and da-da-da-da-da. Like, how'd you get divorced and never see somebody? I'm like, man, shit. Like that was just the way God, clearly the universe needed it to be. And I'm down with that.
And I'm
But yeah, that's like the biggest piece of peace right there.
And I'm going to hit y'all with something that's real powerful too. Any woman, men, listen very carefully. Any woman that says to you, I can't, is one.
Yes.
Right.
Truth.
Right.
Because I'm a line is part of the human condition.
It
really is. It really is.
And at the there are no absolutes anywhere in the universe.
That part right there.
So when I see a motherfucker who's inflexible and hell-bent on the notion they are not a liar, first off, if I had the opportunity to observe everything you did, if I had an opportunity to observe everything, I know I could find a lie.
Hell yeah.
Easily.
You understand? That's a broken motherfucker right there. Oh, I can't stand there. A motherfucker got to tell me the truth all the goddamn. Let me tell you something. Difficult it is to tell the truth all the motherfuckers.
I like what you hear most of that time.
And sometimes you just don't want to deal with the conversation that's going to come with telling the truth. A lie will end the conversation. It will dead it. So like, yeah, I'm coming. All right, click.
Way.
Yeah, I came. I came.
Because women are lying in the bedroom on that dick all day.
Oh, y'all do? That's so unfortunate.
Nah,
Let 'em know they
you
suck.
talking to a Scorpio here. I ain't gonna lie about no dick. If it ain't good, I'll say shit. They try to stop you. You
Oh, well,
should've
see,
did
I
this,
can't.
this.
Really?
But any man fucking with me gonna know.
But this is rich to yourself.
They don't want
amazing 60,
50 seconds. I mean, it just depends. Passion with a person. Sometimes you don't need them to go back in the party.
Well, in regards to sex, I will say this: make noises that turn him on, and you do yours. Get him to come real her own or with somebody.
Conundrum is this:
women.
I'm
find out. I don't care. My ego is huge.
But do you see your comfort at the same time being the women have?
Protect me from.
Wait.
She said.
But if a nigga comes to you with necessary.
About something like this gonna protect my life. You know, that kind of, if you're in a relationship.
But most men won't lie to you about that. They'll lie to you about unnecessary shit.
But if they know how you're gonna
react to men lie for different reasons. You know, if
What
they're
the
just
fuck
lying,
do women lie for?
We lying. We have an ulterior motive planned out.
Now the stumble talk.
We have plans when we're lying. Usually, you know.
Y'all some evil motherfuckers, man.
Hey, leave us. You can't.
I'm just being honest.
I'm
like
confused.
I put you right on Front Street.
It's the truth, though.
You're the best liar when it comes to the genders.
Yeah.
But according to women, you lie the least.
Who said that?
I get that from women all over the world.
They lying.
She's lying
These
to herself.
unconscious lying bitches.
That's some lying bitches.
So you
Get
lie
woke,
if
bitch.
you're the best liar and you lie the most. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
we have to sometimes.
Yes, go deeper. How do you your pussy by accepting the lies to get it?
Because this is why this happens. Though you attract what you are, and this is why women don't realize we're the biggest liars. So you attract other liars because by believing their lies, you don't have to challenge your own shit. Again, it's our mirror. You just attracted a liar. So if you don't want a liar, you have to